Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke with moi, Ninches96. In the last episode, if you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out, because spoiler warning. In the last episode we had a bit of a crisis in the wild area. We encountered a super strong Lipard, one of my least favourite Pokemon now, of all time. The short version, if you please. It's exactly the same, I think. And we lost our Grookey. Poor Beatstick. We put it in the box just for Pokedex reasons for my main game. Excuse me. I've literally just been out for Pokemon Go day, community day for Chimchar, and I got back and recorded. Yeah, we lost Chimchar. Not Chimchar. Grookey. Also a monkey Pokemon. We also lost Hoot and Wingull. Hops. And I can't remember what Wingull's called. Oh, Opek. Because it's Pico backwards. So I had a bit of a panic. Off camera. I decided not to catch any more Pokemon, because I think if you go any further round it starts to get over leveled, which is why we had a problem. But I did some leveling up off camera, so we've now got Squee, our Squavit, who's level 15, Flails the Stuffle, who is also level 15, and our key component at the moment, Shivers, the Snorunt, at level 17. A little bit over leveled, to be honest. Also, I hope the sound levels are better now. I got the item that lets me turn the volume down. Wow, how exciting is that? Can't believe that's an item and not just an option. But yeah, we are now in the city, the Steam City. What's it called? Motorstock? Yeah, Motorstoke. Motorstock. I've just signed up for the Pokemon League, or I'm just about to sign up, I should say. And Team Yell are about to get in my way. I think this is our first encounter with them. What's up, nerds? Well, I guess you're the opposite of nerds, aren't you? Did we tell you, mate? You get in our way, you're in for a battle. Team Yell's about helping one very special trainer win the gym challenge, that is. We want to make sure she gets cheered on nice and proper. And now you're going to help us. Make some noise. Team Yell, by the way, are all Danny Dyer. Absolutely all of them. Again, voice acting. This game should be voice acted. This is the first time we're seeing Galarian Zigzagoon, which is kind of nice. Squee learnt Stockpile, which I'm super happy about. I might keep Squee on, which is a weird thing to think. But yeah. So for those of you who don't know, we are running the Nuzlocke rule, which means that I can only catch one Pokemon per route. It has to be the first one I see. If Pokemon faints, it dies. So yeah, Stockpile will be really useful as a defensive tool. I'm really worried about the grass type gym, and all of the gyms in fact. Dynamaxing is a scary thing. I have done some Gigantamax raids though, or Dynamax raids, in this save file, because they're really good for experience, targeted experience. We get like rare candies out of it, which is pretty dang cool. So in today's episode, we're gonna kill these Team Yell grunts. Oh, she's got her knickers. After that, I assume I really hope the cutscene won't play, but it is, for the record, a wicked cutscene. Even if you have no interest in playing this game. Number one, thank you for watching. If you have no interest in playing, but go and watch that cutscene. It is fantastic. It kind of introduces all the gym leaders. And then we're going to Route 3. I might even get to lawn grass. The next town where the grass gym is. I might even get there this episode. Which will involve catching 2 new Pokemon. One on Route 3, which I'll actually write down on the spreadsheet. Route 3, and then the Galamine 1. Presumably, that will be, I think, most likely is a Galarian Zigzagoon, which I'm very happy to have an Obstagoon in my roster, and then either Roly-Coly or something of that ilk. Roly-Coly, I really like Roly-Coly in my main game, so I'd rather not catch a Roly-Coly in this one. But Nuzlocke rules, so whatever we catch, we are using. Yeah, look at how over-leveled I am. I was so frightened by that. I got so spooked by the wild area. Wow, Squeeze still isn't the fastest Pokemon on the board. That's weird. Alright, nice one, Squee. Milo is the first gym leader, and his Pokemon are about level 20. And there's just 2 pure grass types, which makes me feel a bit safe, because we've got Snorunt. Oh, the Team Yell theme is pretty good. I hope you can still hear the music a little bit. If not, go and buy the game and play it. So I have a little bit of a story while we're blasting through this cutscene bit. Marnie, by the way, so far I really like the character of Marnie. What was I going to say? Yeah, I have a little bit of a story. So 11 o'clock hit today, which is when the community day for Pokemon Go started. I was just getting my shoes on, thought I'll boot it up and just take a look around to see plan my route sort of thing. And there's a Chimchar spawn, so I thought, oh, I'll just check that. Shiny. First Chimchar I found on community day was a shiny. Miss Ninjas. Hello everyone, I'm Miss Ninjas. I also love Hop practicing throwing Pokeballs. I think that's brilliant. He's got purple trackies on. I like them. And shoes. I like your style, Hop. Okay, let's go. Give Flail some time in the spotlight. As I said before, I am going to prioritise new Pokemon on my team rather than, rather than old ones where possible. But I use the gentleman's rule when it comes to catching new Pokemon because there's no hard and fast. I said this last time and I got confused by that saying. There's no surefire way of guaranteeing you the first Pokemon that spawns is the one you catch. So my gentleman's rule is that the first one I see, I'll call out as soon as I see it. My number is 960 because 96, and in my other playthrough it's 096. So yeah, I might actually make my sword one whatever Pokedex number Gudra is, like 6. Oh, I'm gonna guess 621. I don't know how accurate that is whatsoever. I'm gonna find out though. 706. Okay, nowhere near. Who is Pokemon 621? Druddigon. Still a dragon, so, you know. Was a bit sidetracked. Hello, Chairman Rose. So, you're the 2 trainers our champion endorsed himself. Welcome. So glad to do. I don't quite understand Chairman Rose yet. No spoilers in the comments below, please. Well, you can talk about stuff that's already happened, but I don't trust him. But also, I don't think he's outright evil. Like, when you meet Lysander for the first time, you're like, okay, you're evil. Same with Lusamine in the other one. Oh, so hang on, I'm confused. Have I just had that cutscene? Yes. Pass through Route 3 and beyond. Awesome sauce. A gift. Oh, the fly. That's useful. Fly is just done by the town map now. It's just fast travelling, basically, which I like. But yeah, and so far, for all my complaints with it, and there are plenty, Sword and Shield's, it has so many little quality of life improvements. Number one, oh, I got false swipe, by the way, in this Pokemon Center, but I can't use it yet. It has so many little details, like Hop practicing how to throw a Pokeball, and the fast traveler mechanic. Those tiny little details. The escape rope, which I think we'll find out in a minute, is a key item now. You don't really need it in Sword and Shield, but the escape rope is a key item. That sort of really tiny detail that I think, looking back on the games in 5-10 years, we'll think, okay, that was really important when they changed that. Or it will make the Pokemon game franchise, a series of games, better in the long run. Which I think is how I see Sword and Shield at the moment. As much as I'm enjoying the games, I really, so far, in my main playthrough, for the record, I have literally just finished, I've just beaten the third gym. So I don't think that's actually that far through. I would say it's about between a quarter and a third of the way through, I think. Endure. Will that actually help? No, I don't think it will. I'll keep it though. Might help against Dynamax. Yeah, I'd say I'm about between a quarter and a third of the way through the game in my main playthrough, which is after a hefty number of hours as well, I should say. What was I saying? Yeah. So, my current judgment of the game is based on that relatively short percentage of it. I have plenty of complaints. I don't think it's going to be a good Pokemon game, or an outstanding Pokemon game, I should say. For me personally, Sun and Moon, X and Y, Black and White, all of the new generation games really stand out. Whereas Sword and Shield, maybe it does. I don't know, maybe I'm being unfair. But yeah, looking back in 10 years or so, I think games like Oras, Let's Go for sure. This one, what else? I think they'll just be, oh, that was the iteration in between this really good game and this really good game. Oh, Ultra Sun and Moon, by the way, is my least favourite Pokemon game, followed by Oras, I think. So, what am I doing? I'll just swap out. So yeah, under no circumstances do I think Sword and Shield is bad. I think it is a really solid but safe. Solid but safe. That's my current review of it. Which I think is really interesting because I don't think safe is really good enough for the Switch. When you go from Black and White, oh no, Diamond and Pearl was the first DS game, to Sun and Moon were the first, oh no, X and Y. So going from Diamond and Pearl to X and Y, there is a really big gap, but then that's a lot of time. I do apologise for not being very coherent. My point is, if we take Black and White 2, which were the last original DS game and compare it to X and Y, there's a really, really big step up. And I don't think Sword and Shield has made that big a step up from its predecessor. And given that it's gone from being a handheld game to a main console game, I don't think that's really good enough. That's the point I'm trying to make. Which is why I think a lot of people were disappointed by it. Not necessarily because it is objectively bad, or it has any objective problems with it, although it does, but because they expected it to be a hell of a lot more than it was. So that's hot beaten while I was rambling. It's been, what, 10-15 minutes of the episode? Wow. We've only done 2 battles. Yeah, I do apologise for making you sit through all that me button mashing, but I don't want to skip through any battles in case something horrific happens. So all of the key battles will happen on camera. We get to catch a new Pokemon. This is Route 3. This is... ooh, a Trubbish! That's not a Galarian Zigzagoon. That'll trigger some people. Brutal Swing? I don't actually know what Brutal Swing does. Oh, it's just a dark type attack. Ooh, I did a decent chunk. That was crit. Okay. I can't believe I'm catching a Trubbish. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. I'm really tempted to keep Garbodor on my final team just because of how much it'll irritate people. Oh, Trubbish. New Pokemon, Trubbish. What am I going to nickname him? Trubbish, the trash bag Pokemon. His favourite places are unsanitary ones. Not going to say what I was thinking. If you leave trash lying around, you could even find one of these Pokemon in your living room. Oh, living in your room, sorry. Lovely. I'm going to call it... Trash Launch. Which, incidentally, I think if Trubbish and Garbodor had a Galarian form, I think that's what their Galarian form evolution would be called, Trash Launch. But yeah, cool. We got a poison type. Not what I was hoping for or expecting, but there we go. That such is the Nuzlocke problem. If you'd asked me what I thought my Nuzlocke team would be looking like, oh, Trubbish will be good against Milo. Not disappointed. I'm disappointed that it's not a new Pokemon, but I'm not disappointed that it's a Trubbish. Oh, we could have had a Gossifleur and an Eldegoss. That would have been novel. Yeah, I'll fight you. A Vulpix. Cantonian Vulpix as well. Oh, that's not good for me. Right, let's actually work out what these do. So that reuses berry. Splits fluid damage. Lowers special defense. Raises my special defense. Okay. See what happens. That attack didn't used to deal damage. There are some big changes in some of the attacks. Either that have happened previously that I didn't realise, or that have happened in this game. Is there an updated move page? No. Look at how well textured Trubbish is. Neat. I like how she's got a tiny tie. That's a very British thing. Oh, there's the Galarian Zigzagoon. There's another one. I know you can catch Center Scorch on this route, but it's very, or Sizzlepede, but it's very rare, like 1%. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Pancham. Oh, another reason I wish I had a Zigzagoon is that it would have been able to learn False Swipe, which would help for catching some new mons. Whereas Trash Launch definitely won't do that. Well done, Trubbish. I was fully expecting to have to carry you for a bit, but no, you seemed fine. Well, there's something that is... I don't know if it's how interesting it actually is, but I think I've arrived at my final party of 6 in my main playthrough. Which, and it's got more late game Pokemon than I thought it would. It's not got like your Dreepy, whatever it's called, Dragapult, and that sort of thing. But yeah, I tell you what. In the comments section below, let me know what Pokemon you think are on my team in my main playthrough. I think that would be interesting. I have 6 of them, and remember, I've just beaten the third gym leader. I've just beaten the 3rd gym leader. And as a hint, it is all new Pokemon. Do I have a Galar form? I might not even have a Galar form on my team. No, I don't think I do. I could get my other game out and check, but I can't be bothered. Oh yeah, there's the escape rope, by the way. And what I'm going to do, I think, is I will just... Oh, there's some Roly-Coly. Hi, guys. But this is still Route 3, so I can't catch him. I really don't want to fight you. I just want to go to the next route and catch a Pokemon. Cheers. Well, there's these random camping trainers around. I don't quite know how they work. Yeah, I'll just poke my head in, catch a new Pokemon, and then I'll spend some time exploring Route 3. Maybe do a little bit of leveling up. Oh, he's got a blip bug on his jumper. Oh, there's a tiny little Sizzlepede. surely he's not weak to... not affected by poison type very well. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'll do some exploring on some leveling maybe with my 5th Pokemon. But I will go through the tunnel, cave, the mine on camera just for you, because the next episode will probably be through the tunnel and the gym. And yeah, don't forget to let me know in the comments section below what you think my team is in my main playthrough. Oh, look at that. Cerebee's just told me that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are 1 year old today. Isn't that nice? Yeah, there's a Dottler. Oh, this is the middle form of Blipbug. And it is part Psychic type, so a bite will do well. Depending on how much damage we do, we should swap out. In fact, we might swap out anyway. Yeah, let's swap out. Come on in, flails. I do quite like is it Orbeetle? The final form. It's kind of like a defensive bug type, which isn't something you come across very often. It sort of sets up screens, and that's all it really does. But from what I remember, it's got surprisingly good stats. Hi, roly-colies. Oh, sorry, I didn't actually mean to engage you. Look how cute he is. Not actually a fan of its final evolution, really. I think it's kind of a lazy design. And it really just could have been a steam train, and I'd have been really happy with it. But in terms of its damage and power, I'm quite excited to try it out in competitive, because I quite like the idea it can use Burnout, Incinerate. Oh, they kind of spawned together. Tell you what, I'm gonna do it again because I genuinely don't know which of those was first. Okay, that time it was definitely that rock and roller. Oh no. Okay, we'll go for Timber. Yeah, we're gonna say Timber then. Just again, as a reminder, please don't leave hate in the comments. I'm doing this on the gentleman's rule, in that, which means that the first Pokemon there's no way of actually determining what the first Pokemon is. And to be very honest, I actually think Roly-Coly and possibly even Woobat would have been really helpful for my team. So before you say, oh, he was just trying to soft reset to get the Pokemon, oh, I'm not catching it anyway. Jesus. Okay, I did sort of whatever. This is not going to plan. Oh, Toxic Spice. Better than Acid Spray, I guess. Yeah, this isn't going to plan, but there we go. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Inch96. Stay tuned next time when we fight the dude. Oh, there are actually plenty more Pokemon I can catch in between now and then. Don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, stay tuned. See you next time. Ciao for now.